my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Confirmo, padrino, confirmo. Agárrense,
Spring
chicos.
has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Va a ser nuestro primer enemigo de la noche, chicos. 7:30 de la mañana ya están apostando. Más bien no han dejado de apostar, yo creo.
Export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Maury as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce?
Pregunta interesante.
Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is
Así
a
es.
thousand little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Ok, a ver.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Maury's conversation.
A ver, de bolón ping-pong,
Now,
chicos.
I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves?
Yo sé.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
Soy el dueño, ¿no?
I figured you went to fancier casinos.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
Ay.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn.
La neta soy bien malo para los acertijos, güey.
Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Ingia su madre.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him.
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Agárrese, mi amor.
Okay.
No one threatens me in my
Y
own
cómo no le dije que se fuera, güey. Bueno, ya ni modo.
For you, an easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
¡Ay! ¡Hala!
Now, let's get started.
Sí, le debí de haber dicho que se fuera la morra, güey.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Híjole, empezó con todo, ¿eh? Y la música está muy padre.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
A bailar, chicos. ¡Yuhu!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Run, now.
What you did to that man. Knocking him out like that. How did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man.
Tengo muchos
with many
talentos.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
Ya tenemos la meta, gracias, chicos. Muchísimas gracias.
talents. Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
A ver, Gael. Es que es un juego, chicos, que no le puedo poner pausa, entonces
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
no le puedo quitar los ojos encima.
A madman in a mask.
Y como que ponerle pausa se me haría como cortarle a la película, entonces hay que seguirla. Pero gracias, chicos, gracias. Ya llegamos a la meta.
Well, he's putting
Gracias,
on
chicos.
quite a show.
Son los mejores. Yo voy a seguir echando ganas.
They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Uy, qué emoción, la neta. A ver, chicos.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can be solved with handshakes, more.
Unas alitas y una hamburguesa.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle.
No, ya valimos madre,
Choose my
güey.
words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please,
ver.
don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
No, pues está
That drone
cabrón.
fully functional.
¿Una víbora? No, no
I'll
es
need a
cierto.
place to
Sí,
drop
una
in
víbora.
without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind
Okay.
bender that scratches at the
Riddler.
very
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Ok.
conundrum that drives you to distraction.
Tenemos
Riddler's
rehenes.
taken
Ok.
hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target.
Son varios, sí, son cuatro,
Must
son
be an
cuatro.
insurance policy.
Ese güey le gusta cotorrear, ¿verdad?
Remember,
Tenemos ese güey encerrado.
Some kind of torture device.
Son 5 los rehenes.
Seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
Sí, yo
This
tampoco.
Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Don't think you can just stall.
¿Qué
I will
más?
get bored. You won't like that.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Ok. ¿Cómo lo haremos? ¿Cómo lo haremos?
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Y entramos en acción, chicos.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Híjole, güey.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Gas lacrimógeno.
Distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Poco a poco, chicos, poco a poco.
You're completely insane.
No podemos arriesgarnos a perder a alguien.
I don't believe that's it.
¡Oh, la madre!
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Ánimo, chicos, a bailar. ¡Yuhu! Arrancar, vámonos. Ya.
Batman!
Soy.
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
Ok. Anclar la alarma, güey. Ahí está. Si pudimos, si pudimos. Todo bien, todo bien. Ahí vamos, ahí vamos. Mocos, güey.
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Ven, papi, ven. Híjole, güey. Reventadísimo, pa. Y quieto, puerco. Toma, cabrón.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the
Créemelo.
biggest name in Gotham
No me hacen
since,
justicia.
well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Ay, la madre, güey.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you have come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler.
Quedaste en el pasado,
Crawl back
mijo.
under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Completely
Pero que le siga cotorreando, güey. A ver. Sigue monologando,
have to be
papi.
kidding.
Reventadísimo. Ah, qué buena, güey.
But not smart enough.
El vato sabe moverse,
How it was done. Back in the day.
Qué buena patada le dimos, güey.
Crawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Nos distrajo. No. ¿Qué hacemos?
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Ahí. ¡Ay! Vamos por ese güey. Ah, no le di, güey.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law.
Así es.
If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Segundo round, chicos. Y ahora sí no voy a fallar. ¡Oh! ¡Oh, qué madrazo! ¡Woohoo! Costalazo, ¿qué decía? Vámonos, pa. ¡Oh, qué madrazo!
Enough of this.
¿Y todo se levantó, güey?
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Chin, se va a caer arriba de Gordon y del otro güey. Ok. Listo. Quítense de ahí, güey. Quítense de ahí, güey. Ah, caray.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Ah, caray, ah, caray, ah, caray. Achis. Esto se pone cada vez mejor, chicos. No esperaba que saliera Waller. Vamos a ver qué tiene para nosotros. Y... ay, hey. Es durita, Waller es durita. Vamos a ver qué pasa. A ver si no se pelea. A ver si no nos peleamos todos contra todos, güey, también. Que Waller es buena, pero a su modo, güey. Es más dura que Gordon. Pero vamos a ver qué onda. Escanear, güey. Escanear primero, güey.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Sí, es que con el acertijo no se sabe, güey. Bueno, más bien con ninguno de los villanos de Batman se sabe, güey.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Y se nos fue. ¿Qué tal, lector? Buenas noches. ¿Qué tal, mi Lucho? ¿Cómo están? Se han perdido de uno de los inicios más fuertes que hemos tenido, ¿eh?
What we just saw, it was a dark time in Gotham. What we just saw, He hasn't mellowed with age.
No, el acertijo anda suelto, anda loco, güey.
Commissioner Gordon.
Y acabo de llenar Waller, güey.
Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her
Okay.
the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to
Como
be
que
a
traen
player in
pique.
Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone
Desde
thought
cero, mi Lucho, desde cero, güey.
everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know.
Ajá.
My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there,
Sí, pues que trabajamos con Gordon,
that's
güey.
the issue.
Con toque, mi
The only
Lucho.
real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim.
Yo fui el que le
I
dije.
called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori.
Sí,
while
ese
he's
güey le
in the
volaron
hospital.
los dedos, güey.
Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
Está guapa, está
The
guapa.
nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ok.
Whew. I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case.
Iman,
And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
la gente Blake.
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He was asking about a riddle.
Sí, sí, sí. Vamos a
What
darle.
kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove him into madness.
Vamos a darle respuestas ambiguas, güey.
I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop's psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I
La
didn't mean to
neta,
pry.
güey. Hay que pintar nuestra línea, güey.
I think I know you a little better now.
Valió madre. Quedamos como estúpidas.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Sin decirle nada, vámonos. Episodio 1, chicos. El enigma. Madre mía, qué buena música, qué buena ambientación. Me lleva a la Bernie, güey. La historia está apretando. Lo que me gusta es que con cada decisión que tomamos cambia totalmente el juego. Eso es lo que más me gusta. Madre mía, chicos, madre mía. Estoy emocionado, estoy emocionado. Torre Wayne, 7:30 de la mañana. Me imagino que ya es otro día. Y nosotros en la baticueva, huevo, pa.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Gracias, papi Ricky. Ojalá todos tuvieran un Alfred en sus vidas, güey.
Maybe music will help.
Ambiental, vamos a poner música ambiental, güey.
Something with a beat.
Sí, es muy pronto para poner música clásica, güey.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Ok.
Let's get to work.
A chambear, chicos.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Por ahora.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Estaba temblando la mano, ¿verdad?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred.
Siempre me preocupo por mi familia.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Okay.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job.
Parece peligrosa.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Así es.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Yo no creo, güey. La neta, yo no creo.
Riddler terrorized
Por las
this
amenazas
city
que nos hizo,
long
no
before you were
creo.
Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth.
¿Qué tal, mi rep?
He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in? Well, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged.
Sí, sí está
You
loco.
ask me, he needs
No
help.
se puede, mi ref.
He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Solamente en inglés con subtítulos, mi ref. Pero está muy chido el juego, güey. La neta sí lo recomiendo, güey.
What was that? You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Ok. Códice. Pero a ver, vamos a analizar esa madre, güey, un poquito más de profundidad.
Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Ay, señor.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
Tengo un ojo, pero...
Sounds
Nah, a mí no, mi ref.
Heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Justicia ciega?
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else.
Ok. El ojo del huracán.
A hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Un Jack tuerto, un ojo en una
He
aguja.
gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Pues lo único que se me ocurre es poner la disquera, güey. Ahí, güey.
Needle. A record needle.
A ver, vamos a ver.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Sí está raro, güey. Sí está raro, eh.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius.
¿Qué hay, papu?
I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me.
Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you.
Qué buen servicio, pa.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you
Así
soon.
es, mi Lucho.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait
Está
to
muy
see
chida
Tiffany.
esa serie, güey. Nomás no me gustó el final, güey. El final sí estuvo muy X, güey. Muy tranquilo, güey. De la baticueva en el mundo principal, ¿ok? Vámonos.
Good hunting, Bruce.
No manches, yo no sé cómo puede aguantar ese vato sin dormir, güey. Yo me echo una pinche desvelada, güey. No sé, me duermo a las 3 de la mañana y al siguiente día me estoy muriendo, güey. ¿Cuál pirata, mi rep? Ah, es el... Siempre son las 7:29 de la mañana, güey. El pinche tiempo no pasa, ¿o qué? O se trabó el juego y ya no sale bien la hora, ¿o qué?
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Ay, Dios.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No.
Ay, la cagué.
This is just something for Lucius.
I see.
No, está bien, está bien, está bien.
I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
No, todo está bien, todo está bien. Sí, vamos bien. Es que da un poquito tiempo para elegir las opciones y me emociono.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Okay.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
Está chido.
You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Ay, señor.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
Ah, que a toda madre me
Strange
luchó.
thing.
Por
The
dos.
circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular
Oh, la
engineering.
madre.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
He
Pues sí, que vaya a echarle porras, güey.
I hope he isn't still angered with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle.
Nos va a decir algo.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Es mejor que...
Okay, then...
Okay.
Let's give her a shot.
Podríamos ver...
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Okay. Pues la neta la morra me cayó bien.
Yes?
Ay, Dios.
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
Keep me in the loop about that, thing.
Will do.
Sí, sí, pues que nos avise, güey, si no, ¿qué pedo?
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral
Son muchas,
analysis
Vilucho,
unit.
muchas, güey.
We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home.
Pues
Can
una
I
vez
get
ya
my
están aquí.
assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Qué raro que... ¡Ay! No manches el archivo, güey. Chingue a su madre, güey.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
Listo.
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
¿Y eso qué?
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, You've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target.
La neta.
I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you.
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
Así es.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz.
Sí, sí me acuerdo de eso, güey.
Several
Fue en
people
el juego
were
pasado.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since.
¿Dieron de alta al guasón de Arkham? What the fuck?
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious.
Okay.
They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or
¿Por qué debería de...?
like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea.
Ah, caray.
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
¿Qué está pasando, güey? Ah, sí, es mi Lucho, confirmo, güey.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That
Okay.
I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
¡Ah, cabrón! ¿Era un explosivo o qué?
Lucius! No!
¡A la madre, güey! ¿Qué pasó?
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
Sí, era un explosivo, güey.
Investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Jerome Vales, que es el Joker, mi Lucho. El John D que mencionaban es el Joker, güey. Madre mía, chicos.
Held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Tenemos que decirle a la hija, güey. Se lo cargó la que lo trajo, güey.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning.
No puede ser, güey.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear.
Así es, mi Lucho. Lucius Fox siempre sale
Lucius helped raise you,
ayudando a
Bruce.
Batman, güey.
It was family. Riddler's attack on
Mira,
the casino was
7:29 AM, güey. Se ha de haber trabado.
This is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations. and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay
Sí.
for what he's done. I
Va a
swear
pagar.
to you, I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances.
Sí, se pasó de lanza, güey. Arkham Knight, Simón, que sí, mi Lucho, ahí sí sale,
It
güey.
won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
Okay.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Vamos a ayudarle, chicos, vamos a ayudarle.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany,
Sí, la neta, güey.
I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
Los Robin, mi Lucho.
I
Gordon.
loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it.
Perdón.
Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
More important than family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
No creo, mi Lucho, No creo, pero quién sabe, güey. No creo, güey, porque si no le hubiéramos pedido ayuda, güey.
What were you guys
No lo hubiéramos
working on that
resuelto.
could have caused that? It doesn't quite add
Te lo diré, pero aquí no.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce. What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did.
Sí,
I had
hay
no
que decirle la
idea
neta, güey.
Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you?
¡Chingue a su madre! Se encabronó.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Puta madre, güey. No podemos confiar en ella, güey. No mames, valió madre, güey. No, Gordon no sabe, mi Lucho.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame.
No.
At least he went out with a bang, right? Now, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but just...
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy!
No manches.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me.
Híjole,
we're two
güey.
threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
¿Qué? What the fuck? Está bien loco el cabrón, güey.
See, I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see. People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself.
Okay.
She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
No manches, está bien encabronada la morra, güey.
Sit down.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Ay, señor.
You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off
Eso
your
sí es
nights
cierto.
in a rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me. I know you're a man of your word.
I didn't agree to that. But you did help me out.
Friends look out for each other. Am I right?
And now, he's gone. A vital link in our chain has left us.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends.
Puede que haya conocido al acertijo,
They're
güey.
amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Okay.
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so
Bueno, vamos a hacerlo para ver quiénes son, güey. Me llama la atención quiénes pudieran ser.
So much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to
Ay,
live the
Dios.
moment.
No
The
mames.
guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
Sí,
I'm
güey.
sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy.
Ah, caray.
Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
¿El
How do you
acertijo?
know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I
Maleducado.
tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
¿Puedes confiar en mí?
Friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do.
Pues me cae bien,
I don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for.
Bueno, si lo va a hacer, pues ánimo.
Just meet mine later, like I asked.
Okay, sí lo vamos a hacer.
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
¿Qué tal, Héctor?
Sorry.
Pido a Bill descargar payaso para el Joker. Ah, estaría poca madre, güey. Sí, estaría poca madre, güey.
I miss this. This trust between us.
Queremos.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch.
Vamos a confiar en él, güey.
Until next time.
A ver si no nos arrepentimos.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Ánimo, chicos. Sí, la voz, Héctor. Está muy bien hecho el juego, está muy bien hecho el juego. Las actuaciones, aunque sean solamente de voz. Ah, mira, ya se